So, we are at the Retro Hughes Trailhead, which is literally just this gravel lot. This is what the trailhead looks like. It's awfully quiet up here. Nobody's up here. So far, this hike is just gravel road. It looks like someone's driveway. Are we at the right place? I hope it's not. It didn't say private property, right?
It said private in the sense of no hunting, fishing.
Okay. That's why I just want to make sure, because I'm like, as we're going down this, it really does look like someone's driveway. There's what? Prints. That looks like a raccoon hand. And then there's like claw marks. I don't know if these are dog. I think these are just dog. Look, all 4 feet right there. So, note to self, we still don't know, we're just exploring anyways, but believe the trail actually goes this way. We came from there, so go this way instead of following the road. This is for sure the right way.
I don't know, it still says we're off trail, but pretty sure this is the trail.
But it kind of looks like a dead end though. And there's... what's that?
There was a cutoff.
There was a cutoff like way early on. I think maybe that cutoff early on was... no, because it was to the right.
It goes down here.
There's a lot of trash back here. I kind of question this.
It cuts down there.
Like, what is this? Is this from the crime scene that they were covering up?
That cuts
Are we
down.
gonna die?
Do we go down there?
That's
We're
a trail
way
right here
off.
beside us.
It looks like we're...
Where do we
But
go?
we started on the correct trail.
Well, we might have been supposed to be here, but we were on the gravel road instead. Because this is parallel
Yeah.
to the gravel, isn't it?
We could just go down here and just check it out. If we
So
go
what's with
maybe
all
a
the
mile
buckets?
and then don't see anything.
It was weird that there was no signage for the trailhead either. Because that's unlike them for Cumberland Trail. Does this feel right on looking at the map?
I don't know. Well, we're right beside it, so we're close.
But we're not headed towards it, are we? We might be lost.
Maybe we should have just gone up the mountain.
Yeah, I know. Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe we should have just done a different trailhead. I don't know.
Yeah, I could.
It doesn't look like this goes.
This red line. Ow.
Yeah, these are all thorny, by the way.
Is it getting your legs?
It did a second ago. I was like, man, what's this? Yeah, so I'll just tell us when we're like on the red line.
I feel like it'll be obvious.
Yeah.
Because this is clearly not the trail.
There's probably someone like us who got lost and just made their own.
A lot of people did this. There's a sign! There's a sign! We're both so excited. So see, yeah, that's the trail, and there's the trail marking. See how much more worn that is?
Go back and see where it ended up
I
at.
want to see where it starts over there. That's the car, isn't it?
Yeah. Do we want to see where we started? No, where we started is that way.
The car.
Where we started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we go that way.
Okay, so we'll go back.
There's another sign right there.
Yeah. Main trail is that way.
Yeah. So this is the way we started,
Yeah, back to the car.
just to see where it is, so we know. Yeah.
Yeah, because now we're on the red line.
We can see the vehicles through the trees. We just ran into somebody coming this way, so they knew where the trailhead was. Somehow we didn't. Oh yeah, there's the information center. I see it through the trees. How did we not see that?
That looks like a bigger parking lot, though.
This is not our parking lot.
Where did we go?
We did park in the wrong spot. I wonder if I should move my car. We definitely messed up. So my car should be right there. Yeah, I see my car through the trees. So we basically just did a 2-mile hike going down the gravel road we weren't supposed to go down and then coming back up the actual trail. Yeah, so the first part of this video, just don't do what we did. This is not where you're supposed to be. This, if you see this, it's the next lot up. Now we know. Lesson learned there. So this is the correct parking lot, and the trailhead is right here, because that's where we came out of. This is what I was wondering why we never came across this, because we weren't at the right trailhead. So we are here. So it does cross the street here and go down, which I didn't realize that initially. But see, it crosses the street there and there's a sign there that says Cumberland Trail. Funny story about that. While we were parked at the other spot before we got out to start hiking, I saw a guy across the street hiking through the woods, and I'm like, that's odd. Wonder if that's private property. Interesting. But no, he was probably on the Cumberland Trail, just the other side of the street. So here's what we're doing. From here all the way up. This should be the metal bridge, I believe. We will see for sure. That should be the waterfall. And then we will go through everything we've already done on my last trail, except for instead of going up here, we're going to take the lower down by the creek. And we will end up here where the other vehicle is at. Okay, so update. I had to put air in my tire. And it was my first time using one of these air pumps because I'm cheap and I usually just do it at home. But I noticed when I got back to my car a little while ago that my tire was like flat. So I put air in it. We looked, we didn't see anything in it, so I don't know why. I'll have to take it to the shop and have them look at it, the people that put the tires on. But anyways, Snickers snack break. We're at the gas station right now. I could go in and get a Snickers too if I wanted, but Snickers, I'm not really big on Snickers. Adam loves Snickers, and so I'll split them with him all the time, but Snickers are not my go-to. I don't know why. I prefer like Butterfinger. I love Butterfinger. And like Three Musketeers. I'll take a Three Musketeers over a Snickers. That's me. What about you?
I prefer sour gummy worms or nerds.
Oh, gummy worms are my thing. That's why Adam usually gives me gummy worms every Valentine's Day, but he didn't this year. So, because he said they were out of the Great Value brand, because he always, instead of getting the name brand, he gets the Walmart brand. And he was like, they were out, so I didn't know if the name brand would be good. And I'm like, of course the name brand's good.
Oh, Trolleys are
But
the best.
I'm actually kind of used to the Walmart ones now. So, like, when I get the trolleys, I'm like, these actually aren't as good because I'm used to the other ones, so I don't know. But anyways, to update y'all, because I didn't update y'all, we are now off the mountain. I moved my car to the proper trailhead. We were going to start the hike, but then our friend pointed out that it was going to be way too late because it is, like, over a 10-mile hike, I believe. So it's already 2 p.m. Eastern time. The sun's gonna set. We haven't reached time change yet. Time change is tomorrow, so we will gain an hour of light, but that's tomorrow, not today. So, like, we're just kind of worried that it's too late and we wouldn't make it in time. So now we are headed back to where we left her car, and we're gonna hike the loop, the Rock Creek Loop. So I will take y'all on that journey when we get there shortly. So we are at the other trailhead now. So this is the Rock Creek Trailhead, which I didn't really get a good visual to show you guys, but there is a road sign. There's a sign out there by the road, so it's pretty easy to find. It's not hard to miss, unlike some of the other ones. This is probably the easiest trailhead of the 3 to find. The upper Leggett Trailhead, which is known as Leggett Road Trailhead. That one I've covered in a previous video, which I'll have linked at the end of this one, and you'll see that it's a little more difficult to find. And the one we went to earlier is the Retro Hughes Trailhead, and it's even harder to find. So this is the easiest one to find. It's actually got a paved parking lot. It's the only one with the paved parking lot and a lot of parking spaces. And this place does fill up quick sometimes. So again, get here early, as I always say. Just for reference. So we were there and we drove down the road and came back around, and now we are here and we are going to hike this loop. So I'm guessing this is lower loop and this goes to the upper loop, is that correct?
Let me see.
Oh yeah,
Let me
5.7.
pull out the map. Let me pull out that map.
It doesn't say. So we are doing Rock Creek Loop, round trip, rated moderate, 5.7 miles. This is still going to be a long hike.
We'll figure out what we're doing.
Today is the day of we don't know where we're going, so join us on our adventure of what not to do. This is our what not to do adventure. So asphalt trail, don't take it. We think we're still not positive on that one, but we're pretty sure you're supposed to take the dirt trail next to the sign. That's what we're going back now to do. We'll see. Today's just been epic fail all around. Taking this that's marked with blue. Don't know if this is right or not, but it's what we're doing. Apparently this is the trail. We just confirmed, because she has All Trails Pro, so she can tell us for sure. I don't, so I don't know. This is just so strange how it wasn't like marked the same as the other ones are. I don't know. But we definitely aren't going uphill. And it's very gradual though. I think we see a creek down there. We're down by the creek. I was not expecting that. That means we have to go back up that to go back. And this is a good lunch spot. We just took a little coffee lunch break. Well, coffee for me and lunch for me and everybody else. And now we are going to finally hike back on the trail. We sat here for a long time because we ate and stuff, and then we took pictures. And so, is this the trail? The trail's up there. But the trail's right there, goes that way. Yeah. Shouldn't we just go back the way we came? We actually get on the trail. I feel like we should go back and actually get on the actual trail. Today's been a day of, we need to get back on the actual trail. That's what I'll title this video. We need to get back on the actual trail. Remember that, editing Amanda. Because I see it up there, I see the blue trees there. And this trail here goes parallel, so I don't know if it's gonna dead end or meet up with it. I don't want to take my chances, because how today's been going, we don't need to risk anything. Yeah, we came down those stairs over there. I see rock stairs. Now we're going this way. We haven't even gotten to the point where the loop is yet. Oh goodness. That seems so far down, and now we're going up. So that being the lower part of the loop you're saying, and that's the way we go up. I'm confused why it says Cumberland Trail that way and that way, and doesn't say what that way is. I wonder if that was supposed to point this way. I think that's what that is. I think that sign was put on there wrong, the Cumberland Trail one, because I think it's supposed to point this way, like this, and be like Cumberland Trail from where we came and Cumberland Trail that way, because that would actually be accurate.
Because they just might not.
Yeah, on this side it says Rock Creek Loop. We go this way. So yeah, so here's the loop part.
So that
we'll come back that way, but we're gonna go up this way. it's not out. Yay! So we turn here. Last time we went that way, and that's what takes you to the waterfall and everything. And that's where we would have came if we went the right way. The sunshine! So bright. You know it's getting late in the day. The sun's like
Yeah, because it's
about to be
over the mountain.
We're about to be into dark. We can see the parking lot from here. I'm so tired. She's getting her keys out because she's gonna book it out of here. I need to find my key too. Well, we're not out of the woods yet.
Not yet.
Me always making corny jokes. You're welcome. So we're back from here. Still don't know what's down that way. Not finding out what it is now. Hello, Editing Amanda here, as always, closing up my videos. Just wanted to close up with a few points, actually, because obviously this whole video was really a fail on my part for not doing research beforehand. So consider this video. It's great for entertainment purposes, not so great on the educational side of things, and I regret not doing the research beforehand. So at the end there was the asphalt trail that we didn't know where it went. Turns out that it's a loop, and I think it goes by the creek. Again, not certain because we didn't go down there, but by the looks of it on the map, it's just a small loop, and I think it goes by the creek, or maybe overlooks it, something like that. The confusion we had about the blue trailblazes, that is because the Cumberland Trail is marked in white, and we all knew that. That's why we were confused. So technically, where the trailhead starts is the connector trail, and the connector trail is not part of the Cumberland Trail. Neither is part of the loop, the Rock Creek Loop. Part of it is not part of the Cumberland Trail, so that's why they're marked in blue. I am still confused by this because the Cumberland Trail is not completed yet, but when it is completed, it should pass through that area, like where the connector trail is and everything. So I'm not sure why it's like that. Same as when we got to that sign where the loop started, and you saw where I was confused why it was pointing like out to the middle of nowhere being part of the Cumberland Trail when it clearly wasn't a trail there. And I'm so confused by that because it looks like half of the loop is part of the Cumberland Trail and the other half in the connector trail are not. But the Cumberland Trail, when it's completed, will have to pass through there. So I don't know why that's not technically part of the Cumberland Trail right now. I have no idea. So if you know anything about that, let me know in the comments below. At the beginning of the video, where we were trying to start from the Retro Hughes Trailhead and failed miserably, that gravel road, I found out, is actually a logging road. That was interesting to know. And some of like the trails that we used to get back to the main trail might be part of ATV trails, because there's ATV trails up there. Just good to know where we were. All of that to say, well, maybe not next week, but 2 weeks from now, I'll be sharing the sequel of this video, which will be us actually hiking from the Retro Hughes Trailhead, the proper one, and hiking all the way down to the Rock Creek Trailhead, which is where we ended up doing the most of our hiking anyways. So it'll be roughly, I'm guessing, an 11-mile hike straight through, point to point. So hopefully it all works out this time. This is take 2 of our our hike that we meant to do last weekend. So I hope to see y'all for that one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see y'all next week.